Okay, welcome to our backyard here in Austin, Texas. Wow, we are having a little farm in the city. These are our chicks. We are down to 2 out of the original 4. There's our extremely ugly makeshift coop. The stuff leaning against it is not part of the coop. We got 7 other chickens in there, happy. And that's the nursery for the babies, that little area. What we're really here to show you today, though, is our aquaponics system. In May of 2009, after studying online plans for several weeks, we put together this, my husband designed this system. So here it goes. There's a sump tank with a pump in there. It's a one-pump chop system, for those of you who know what that is. So the one pump is in the sump tank. It goes up this flexible tubing down the side of our house, 25 feet or so, into the fish tank. The fish tank is out over here. It's a 275-gallon IDC Tote. It's filled up to about 250 gallons or so. The water goes in through the top there, and the constant level, constant height. So this is the sole source of oxygen for the fishies in here. It's fresh water. It's gone through the gravel beds. Right now we have about 6 or 7 large 8 to 10 inch goldfish in there. Got them free off Craigslist. That's why we have goldfish. When the water reaches this level, it goes through the pump. Through the pipe here. There's a T to help make sure there's no auto siphoning. We got it strung up here, and it goes down to the dump tank. The dump tank fills up. There's an auto siphon in there, which is simply some PVC in a U shape. Once it hits the top of that auto siphon, it goes down. The 55-gallon barrel empties. It's about 50 gallons of water that empties through this pipe right here into the beds, and goes through this PVC. These are just end caps with holes drilled into them. It's not exactly level, so the water level is not the same in all of it. And as you can see, they're filled with gravel. They go, as they fill, they empty at the same time. There's no siphon or anything. It just has a smaller end cap, hole in an end cap down here. And then in case it ever overflows, this is our overflow pipe. Empties into a really cheap plastic rain gutter. You know, my husband built the frame for this and had the 2x4s come out an extra 6 or 8 inches. Goes down the rain gutter, downhill, downhill, through the little pipe, into the hole there, and then it makes the whole circle again. Okay, nice for a beginner try with no plans. For our particular setup, which is a very unique, we have a very narrow, long backyard with a height difference of about 3 feet between the side and the back. We have no front yard. Problems with the system. Number 1, shade. Too much shade. Beautiful pecan trees. It's not our land, and we wouldn't want to cut them down if we could. They cut the AC bill by a lot. So too much shade. So my husband's going to get up there and trim, and he's going to, so that'll be number 1. That's the number 1 change we need to make. Number 2, roof water runoff. We're right next to a very busy street. A lot of sludge gets deposited on that roof when it rains. Guess where it goes? Yes, into the gravel system. Okay, this sludge is going to collect. It's not good for the fish, not good for the vegetables, definitely not good for us. So number 2, we're going to put a roof over this. It just came back from or some kind of greenhouse, some kind of cheap lean-to that we also want to put screening on the sides to keep out birds. Grackles love the free bath. Yeah. All right. squirrels like the produce. We had a few measly pieces of produce, but the squirrels got it all. Now, the second thing that's not so good is that our fish don't get much air, and number one, and number two, we don't have enough of them. So talking to Tim Mann at the Friendly Aquaponics in Hawaii, he advised me that we need at least 15 pounds of fish to support this much square foot of growing space. So we're gonna get some more fish, and we're also get some air stones and an air pump, get some air into that tank there. It'll make the fish really happy. We're gonna get rid of our gravel, which is what my boys are doing right now. There's number one, hard at work. There's number four, not really working, but having a whole lot of fun doing whatever he's doing. Yeah, he's having fun, yeah. And there's number three. He's hard at work too, not so happy right now. Okay, gravel. We got this idea from the folks in Australia who are doing aquaponics. They run about 10 to 15 degrees cooler in their water temperature than we do. You use gravel in a hot weather, and I don't know about them, but ours grows a lot of nasty gunk in it. Our water's gone anaerobic. I'm not sure if it's because we don't have air in the fish tank, or if it's because we just grow a lot of nasties here. But it's a hot, humid climate. It's October, mid-October, and it's close to 85 outside, and it feels nice to us.
70.
Oh, no, it's not 70, honey. It's humid. It's 80 degrees. It may not be 85, but it's at least 80. It's hot. All right, what else are we going to do? So you can tell the boys are emptying those. We're going to put in rafts that we're going to get from Lowe's or from a roofing supply company. Drill holes in the raft with a 2-inch round drill piece thingy, and put net pots in. We are going to need to change the water design. We need to level off our barrels, which are a 8-inch difference from the bottom to the top, so we need to level those off. And once we empty the gravel, should be easier. We're going to change the water supply inflow from going in over, it's been like fountaining up and over, if you can see that one, to going in underneath the rafts. My husband will do that part. That's his expertise. We're going to change that. We're going to cap those bottom holes there, and the new outflow will be what used to be our overflow. And that should do it. We should have some happy fish, some happy vegetables, and we'll update you and show you what our new system looks like. Output from this system, vegetable-wise, has been pretty much next to nothing. You know, some pretty scrawny tomatoes, not too happy. Cabbage and broccoli struggled all season. And one thing we had growing beautifully was some summer spinach. It's a Asian green. There's a little bit of it right there that's still growing a little bit. We had a die-off because our system got plugged up at one point. All the pecan shells and pecan leaves. All right, that's it for now. We'll update you later. Bye-bye.